welcome back to the Sing Confidently, Live Creatively podcast. Estelle here today. I want to share with you something that I think is really important and helpful for us to think about. If we are having trouble living truly creative lives, living lives where we're able to do the art that we want to do, whether it's singing, whether it's creating music, whether it's doing a musical, being a performing artist in any way, teaching music, teaching voice, writing songs, creating in any way, especially in the performing arts space, which is my main thing and the thing that I love to talk about the most on this podcast. But if you are longing for a creative life, which is why I went from medical school to now finishing up my graduate program in music and teaching music and teaching voice and just wanting more creativity in my life. If that's you, then I really want to help you get to the bottom of what is actually stopping you from living that creative life. And so we're going to talk through, I just want to share one helpful thing to consider, something that has helped me and that is helping me currently in my life right now when it comes to no longer being stopped from having a creative life and working towards building a life that is full of creativity, that's full of art. And that is my goal in my career. I want my career especially to be creative, to be full of the performing arts, to be full of music. Not that that's my entire life, but it is a really important part of my life, and it's something that I feel called to. It's something that I believe God has put in my heart for a reason, and I want to encourage you in that as well. So before I get into that, if you've never listened to this podcast before, hello, my name is Estelle. I'm so excited to meet you. I've been doing this podcast for since 2021, so 4 years now, and man, has it grown as I've grown and changed. Back in 2021, I was still in medical school, and then I left and started music school, and now I teach voice. I am a singer and performer myself, and I really want to help you build confidence in who you are as a performer. Specifically, if you want to be singing and you want to develop confidence in your voice and build a voice that you feel comfortable in, that you love, that you're able to perform on stage with, that's what I love helping people do, especially adults, on this podcast, so that you can live a more creative life. The point is to build confidence as a singer and a performer so that you can have that creative life that you're longing for. That was the life that I longed for when I was like, I cannot be in this medical program anymore, because I knew what I was longing for, and I want to help others do that. So that's why I created this podcast. That's what I do here. It's really nice to meet you. Thanks so much for listening in today. Thank you to those of you who have been here before. Hey, thanks for listening again. I really appreciate it. So I'm here to help you guys and to show you that I'm walking alongside you. I'm doing this myself to live that creative life. So yeah, thanks for being here. If you are looking to build confidence in yourself as a singer, and that is the thing that you want to do, and you're wanting to live a creative life through singing by having more music in your life, you want to be singing, especially if you want to pursue it for a career, I really encourage you to check out my studio. I teach online voice lessons, and I'm looking to start doing group classes as well, which would kind of incorporate the course that I have for building confidence as a singer. And so if you're interested in private voice lessons and potentially group voice lessons, I would love for you to join my waitlist. You can go to creativelybyestelle.com/studio. So then when I have slots open, you'll be the first to know. So you can go to creativelybyestelle.com/studio. If this podcast has helped you at all, if you've listened to any of my vocal warm-up episodes, which I have so many and still more to come, or if you've listened to any of my episodes where I'm teaching about different aspects of the voice and singing, and you like my teaching style, then you should definitely check out my studio online. See if you can check out the course, see if you want to potentially do a lesson with me. And again, that's at creativelybyestelle.com/studio. I would love to work with you guys. Okay, so let's jump in, because this is the thing that I am continuing to just go back to right now in my life as I am pursuing a creative life. And I'm still in pursuit of this. I'm still working on building the career that I really want and building the life that feels most creatively fulfilling. And so I know that you are on this journey too. And a lot of you guys who are listening are just starting, or you're starting again. You used to do music, singing, dance. You used to be a performer. You used to do all those creative things when you were younger. And then you kind of went away from it. Maybe you used to write songs. You used to play guitar and all that. And then you got away from it. You took some time off, and now you're wanting to get back as an adult. Maybe you just finished college. You didn't study music. That was my story. But you're realizing that you actually still want to be an artist. You still want to be doing something creative in the performing arts space, right? So the thing that when that happens, the thing that we keep coming up against is that we want to be doing this creative thing. We want to be singing more. We want to feel more confident in our voice. We want to take voice lessons, dance classes, etc. However, there always seems to be something stopping us, something that is not allowing us to do that thing. And this is what I keep coming back to right now, because I am in music school. I am teaching voice, and I'm also teaching music. However, it's still really important for me to make sure that I'm acting myself, singing myself, that I myself am making the art as well. And so it's really, really helpful to ask yourself this question: what is truly in my way, and why not me? Why can it not be me who overcomes that thing that's in the way? So for me, what is truly in my way? If you ask yourself that, what is truly in my way right now? What is truly stopping me from living a creative life? For me, it feels like time, just making the time for it, or having enough time for it, because there are so many other things that I'm doing right now. And I think that's probably what most people would say. Many people would say confidence, lack of confidence. It might be you just don't trust yourself to be able to finish what you start. Like, you don't trust that you'll be able to finish a course if you start a course on singing. You don't trust that you'll be able to do consistent voice lessons if you start, or dance classes. You don't trust yourself. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's money. Maybe it's financially. You don't think that you have enough money to take voice lessons, and you think that's a bit, and that is actually genuinely the biggest hindrance. That is actually a genuine concern, right? What is it? What is truly in your way? Ask yourself that. And then I have written down here, ask yourself, why not me? And what I mean by that is, why is it that other people also have some of these concerns, and yet they're still living creative lives? So why not me? Why can't I be the one to overcome these genuine, real issues, real things that are stopping me? I really do not have time. Or maybe it's, you really do not have the bandwidth, right? In the season. It's genuine. It's real, right? However, why can't you be the one to then change something in your schedule, to then make it so that you must add this one little thing, and the thing is that it's not always what you think it has to be. So you might think that, okay, I need to take voice lessons and I just can't right now financially. It's just not going to work. So then you're not going to do anything about wanting to sing and build confidence as a singer. But no, now that you know what is truly in your way, and that is the thing that is stopping you, now I want you to think, why can't I be the one to go around that? Why can't I find a way around that barrier? Maybe instead of paying for voice lessons, I can listen to Sing Confidently, Live Creatively, and I can go through and do all of the warm-ups that Estelle has every single day, or every week, once a week. And that is my voice lesson. I do the warm-up, and then I sing and I work on a song, and I record myself, because that's what I talk about that a lot. That's a way that you can give yourself feedback, record yourself and listen back. It's very underrated. I don't know why I feel like singers should use that tool way more than they are. But anyway, maybe that is your way around that barrier. What is another barrier that it could be? Time. That's the biggest thing for me right now. It's the time and the bandwidth. So now that I know that that's truly what's in my way, maybe that's what's in your way too. Now, how can why can't you ask yourself, why can't I be the one to find a way around that? Why not me? There are other people who are also busy, and they're still having creative lives. They still are growing as singers. So why not me? What can I do to go around that problem, to get around that barrier? So for me, it's as simple as even if it's just once a week, I'm going to sit down at my piano and I'm going to sing a little bit. And I can almost guarantee you that I'm probably posting a little bit of it on Instagram, because that keeps me, it also motivates me to be consistent, because I'm going to share it and hopefully encourage other people to keep singing as well. What is it that you can do to circumvent that thing that is stopping you from living a creative life? Why not you? Why can't you be the one to get around that issue? Why can't you be the one to find an alternative? You can do it. You can, right? And so it just starts with asking that question: what is truly in my way? What is actually stopping me from feeling more creative in my life right now? And why not me? Why can't I get around that issue? And then go from there. I'm really here cheering you on. I really want to support you. If you need any other support, if you have questions about this and you're still trying to figure out ways around this, you can come find me on Instagram at Creatively by Estelle and just DM me. I would love to say hi, and I would love to know, what is the thing that is stopping you right now? Is it time? Like, you just don't have time and you need a tip? Like, tell me your situation, and if you want a tip, like, I will voice note you, I'll DM you back, and we can work on it together. I would love to support you guys, because you guys are my listeners. You guys are the ones who are here every week. Some of you are new, but you're going to be here every week, right? So come and find me on Instagram at Creatively by Estelle, and just DM me. What is it that is stopping you? Get to the bottom of what is truly in your way. And if you need help finding the way around it, I would love to support you and give you some tips for your one-on-one situation. But other than that, I really think that you just looking internally and thinking, how can I find a way? Because why not me? I really think that that will help you. That's something that I'm working on myself. Like I said, I'm right there with you, and I'm cheering you on too. We can do this. We can do this. Do not let that creative dream die. Don't let that creative goal die. And don't put it off for one more second. Okay? Again, I'm cheering you on. I hope this encourages you, inspires you. Check out my studio at creativelybyestelle.com/studio if you'd like to join the waitlist. And I mean, it's free to join the waitlist. You just get more information about slots when I open them up. But other than that, come and tell me, how are you? What is really getting in the way for you right now when it comes to living your creative life? I would love to hear from you on Instagram. DM me and let me know. But other than that, thank you so much for listening to this. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode and to this show. I'm so in awe of you for being here and showing up for your creative gifts. That takes courage. Don't forget to join the Performing Arts community on Facebook for support and inspiration as you continue on your journey. If this episode helped or inspired you in any way, please leave a review on Apple Podcasts and share it with someone. It means so much. Thank you again, and don't forget to keep singing, acting, dancing, performing, and living creatively. Talk to you next time.